my simple concept when I am talking, that people are saying marketing is comparatively easy than finance, than data science. Nothing is difficult. In marketing, when I'm talking about Maggie, you know about Maggie, right? Because you have seen it. Your brain is making picture of that Maggie. When I'm saying nowhere, lambda where you have seen, nowhere. So your brain is not accepting that. When I am telling the story, people are saying, okay, you are talking about this. So that's how these tough and easy things are going. Please connect with me. I'll try my best to give some of the examples so you can understand. Now, we did this. We did this to understand the factor loading. So MOS may be running CFA to get the factor loading. Factor loading means how they are related with this. How to get the factor loading. I run this, after that I go to analyze and I calculate estimates. Moment I calculate estimate, I'll get a output file. From where you will get your output file? You go to view. In view there is text output. In view there is text output. This file called text output. Now can you see that I was talking about? Key number of distinct sample moment 78, number of distinct sample parameter to be estimate 30, degree of freedom is 48. More than 0 means model is over identify. I will get all the things. You got the point or not? So in this model, number of sample moment is 30, 78 data points you are having. How much parameters I need to estimate? 30. Degree of freedom is nothing but k into k plus 1 divided by 2. So this is k into k plus 1 divided by 2. This is number of parameter to be estimated. Difference of this is degree of freedom. This should be more than 0. That's why your model is over identify. If it will not get here, it will write model is unidentified. So that is the problem I was talking about, that number of items should be more than 3. So this is called model is identified. Then we will go to the estimate, from where I need to take the result. Estimates talks about this factor loading. First table, now how to interpret the result? First table may you need to check. In first table you need to check all the items, when I'm saying item question, should be significant. This path should be significant. See, if two function significant, you have to check the p-value. To be significant, the p-value, all p-value should be less than 0.05. All p-value should be less than 0.05 to path to be significant. Here all p-value are less than 0.05 because triple star means 0.001. Triple star means less than 0.0. So first thing you need to check that is this path significant or not. I don't know how much impact they are creating and how they are explaining, how much they are explaining these items, but they are explaining significantly. If, for example, if here P is 0.6, if here is P 0.6, what you will do? You will delete that item from your model. If it is not significant in first table, you will delete item, and challenge is that, now I'll come to the challenge. You have 3 questions. You have 3 questions for any of the variable. For example, I have measured PB1 or FB1. I have 3 items, right? 1, 2, 3. First item got deleted, not significant. Second item also got deleted, not significant. Then you have to delete the variable, because variable ke liye at least you need how many questions? 2 questions. You got the point or not? So always remember, that's why when you have many questions, you will have elbow room. Ki some can delete it, some got deleted, some got deleted, still I have some data. That's how things are happening. So in this, you have to delete the item if first place, if it's not significant. Done? Then second is called lambda. This second table is called the lambda. Lambda is second table. So go to the second table, this is called lambda. We'll copy it, this is lambda table. Copy it and go there and paste somewhere. I'm pasting it somewhere. Now see, FB1, FB2, FB3, what is lambda? This is lambda for FB1, FB2, FB3, which we'll call factor loading. I will copy it And here FB1, FB2, FB3, TB1, TB2, TB3. So you will copy their lambda and put it over there. Table number 2. That we call factor loading. You are getting it or not? Very simple. So you will get table 1 may you need to check if this path should be significant. Table 2 may you will take this lambda value and you will paste over there. Done. Now with this ABE, with this lambda value, I can calculate ABE. What is ABE? Summation of lambda square divided by n. So if I need to calculate ABE for functional value, how I will calculate? Is equal to first lambda square. This is my lambda. Factor loading means lambda. So I am doing this lambda square. Here I am keeping the value is equal to this to the power 2. This is lambda square. This is the square, right? Factor loading a square. What ABE ka formula is what? Summation of lambda square divided by n. So what I will do? Sum of lambda square divided by what? Divided by 3 number of items. So my AB is 0.89. So you have to calculate it manually. PLS is directly giving you, here you have to calculate it manually. You have to calculate AB and CR manually. Or you can use some template. That's why I have shared one template with you. Ki calculating this is very difficult. So I have shared one template with you. AB and CR template. Please open that. I have shared one template with you called AB and CR. Just we will open that and then FB1, see how many items we are having, FB1, FB2, FB2, just copy the loading, go to ABCR template, just paste it in the loading. Delete fourth one because fourth one is not mine, right? So first 3 may I am pasting, just copy and paste the loading. You are getting AVA, how much? That I got when I calculate. So I have used this formula, so I put this formula in this Excel sheet. You need to only copy and paste your loading and you will get AB and CR. What is my AB? 0.89 and 0.96. So I'll come 0.89, 0.96. So 0.89, 0.96. Now I'll go for the second variable. Second variable ke liye I will copy this. Control C. CR is there. 0.84, 0.94. 0.84, 0.94. 0.84, 0.94. Third one. Point 90, 0.96. Now I am giving you some condition. I have ideal scenario, right? Possibility ki this is not 0.09, this is 0.09. Possibility is there. I am just giving you a condition. Ki possibility this factor loading PI3 is 0.09. Possibility is there. So I am just creating a scenario ki possibility is that this is 0.09. Now if it is 0.09, I will copy this. When I will go to AB and CR table, still it's coming. It's 0.09. This is also 0.5. Just I am making it 0.7. Just I am making it. This is 0.7. This is 0.09. What happened? Sometime possible ki loading is too low. If this is the scenario, first PI1 is 0.49, PI2 is 0.7, PI3 is 0.09. What is my ABE? See? 0.46, and you will get this type of result many a times. Ki my AB is not greater than 0.5. What to do? It should be greater than 0.5, right? And CR should be greater than 0.7. Now I'll tell you the idea what I want to explain here. These are the 4 people in the one family, right? They are from one family. I come up with one rule. I'll consider your family is from higher class. I'll consider your family as higher class if your average income of the family is 50 lakh. Average income of the family 50 lakh, you will consider as the higher class in socio-economic. Then, now there are 4 members in this family earning 30 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 0. 30 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs. I'm just considering 30 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs and 2 lakhs. I'm talking about average income should be, rather than total income, average income should be 10 lakh. I'm just putting, just be with me, I just rephrase the example, I missed it. To be the part of this social economic group, your family per capita, every income, means every individual income should be, what happened? Average income should be 50, right? Average income means what? Per capita income divided by this, average means this. So average income should be 50K. Everyone should earn 50K. If average income of per family member, per capita member is 50K, you will be the part of higher. C is earning 1 lakh, C is earning 50,000, C is earning, he is earning 30,000, he is earning 20,000. Done? 1 lakh, calculation is too much, huh? 1 lakh, 50,000, 30,000 and 10,000. 1, 50, 30, 10. What is average income? 1 by 9, 1.9 divided by 4, close to 45, 45, 47.5. This family is not coming in the high income. 1 lakh, 50,000, 30,000, 10,000. Total income is 1.9. Average income 4.7 means 47,000. To be the part of this family, high economic family, they need to have 50,000. That is the criteria. Now, if they want to be the high income family, what they need to do? Either they need to increase the, which is not possible, data to I already collected, or the easiest way, बेदखल कर देते हैं इनको. He is no more related to my family. Now what happened? Moment I remove him, 1 lakh 50, 80 divided by 3, 60,000. You got the point or not? So if you want to get AB here, क्या करना है भी? The item who is having lowest loading, we will delete that. So we'll remove that. So the moment I will remove this, see, what happened? I got my number. Moment I remove this, I got my number. So you have to remove those items which is having lowest loading till the time you are not getting this. That is the rule in AB and CR. Simple. So you have to remove those who are not contributing much, and then you will get it. So now I'll get it. So I will remove, and that will get removed my model also, and every place that will get removed. This we call AB and CR. Rule is that AB should be greater than 0.5, CR should be greater than 0.7. That is the rule. Now question is coming, why 0.5 and why 0.7? You just see, I will give the exact value. I was giving you for the understanding purpose only. I'm just giving the exact value. So this was the exact value, right? 0.90, 0.96. I am making 0.90, 0.96. No, here I made some change. So exact value was this. I made you, I wanted to make you understand what this is, AB and CR when you are not getting 9297. So in my case, this is not problem, 9297. AB should be 0.5, greater than 0.5. Why? That is the concept that you need to understand. Professor, you have given me a concept that to be the convergent valid, your AB should be greater than 0.5. Why? Why not 0.8 or why not 0.7? Why 0.5 criteria you have kept? AB is what? AB is what? I will give you understanding in very layman language rather than using. I am using symbolically so you understand. again, whatever term I'm using is not typical formal term. I'm just making you understand how it is. So factor loading in one sense what? Factor loading is the relationship of this item with this variable, yes or no? Factor loading means what? Factor loading ki how much this is related to this, how much related to this, how much related to this, and that we can understand with R. Relation is R, correlation is how they are correlated with it. I am squaring it up. Squaring it up will give me what? R square. What R square means? R square means integration. Variance explained, ki how much variance explained by this item into this. So when I have a squared, it will give me how much variability they have explained in this, how much variability they have explained, how much variability they have explained. When I will take the average, so average means summation of R square by n. This means what? How these three are explaining this variable. And this is the formula of AB. Summation of lambda square divided by n. Now, AB means how much of variability of this variable is explained by these three questions which I have asked. At least they should explain 50% of the phenomena. Okay, I have asked three questions, they are explaining 50%, not 100%, at least 50%. That's why I am taking ABE should be greater than 0.5. That is the logic. AB is simple concept. How much variability of this variable is explained by those three questions which I have asked. It means how that will talk about accuracy, yes or no? If these three questions is explaining 100%, these are most accurate questions you have. That's how I am calculating with ABE. CR is again indicator of reliability only. C, is there any difference in value of CR and AB alpha? More or less same, right? C, alpha and CR value is same. So some of the people are using this as a reliability indicator also. I am not checking alpha. Now we will read some of the paper. They are not calculating alpha. They are calculating only CR and saying that our CR is greater than 0.7. Hence, my scale is reliable. So this is only CR is the indicator. Can you see numbers are same? Close to same, right? So CR alpha value is one in the similar thing. So either you calculate CR or alpha. So now when we are writing paper, we are not calculating alpha. We are directly calculating CR and saying composite of it is greater than 0.7. 70% consistency, will go with it, let it be. You got the point or not? That's how it goes. Done? That's why AB is here. This table called reliability and validity table. And now this, and during this process, some item will get deleted, some variable will get deleted, means they are having certain error. Now I have removed those errors which were there in my data set. That is the process which SEM is doing before regression. First they will check the CFA and check that all question is right or not, all question is consistent or not, and then only I will keep this into the model. Done. CFA done. That calls CFA. You have to put this table only. Done. And you will write only one liner. B run CFA in MOS to examine the reliability and validity of the questionnaire. B found that ABE value for all the construct is greater than 0.5, CR value for greater than 0.7, hence convergent validity achieved. That's it. AB is greater than 0.5, CR is greater than 0.7. One liner only. Don't write too much. With tables, in table 2 result suggested that AB value for all construct is greater than 0.5, CR value is greater than 0.7, means convergent validity achieved. Citation here et al. 2016. This book, Research Methodology or Multivariate Data Analysis book, you give the citation, done. Now the second validity we need to check called discriminant validity. Discriminant validity, we have different method. We have now foreign lacquer method, then HTMT method, where different methods which is coming in. But foreign lacquer is the traditional method we are doing. What we are doing in foreign lacquer method, but just do with me, then you will understand. Now I'm coming, this we call reliability and validity. This table you must have, right? Must have. So what you will do, you will write variable name, functional value. Rather than FV1, you will write question. Rather than FV1, you will write question. FV2, whatever question you have asked. So in this table, you will put the variable name, item name instead of item name. Try to write the question. So people will understand, okay, this question. So you can save one table. Otherwise, what you are doing? You are putting questionnaire in appendix. Again 10 page ka, and you are putting gender, name, cover letter, all. Not required. I am very much interested in knowing which question you have asked. Because I am not interested in for gender which question you have asked. Gender which question you will ask? Gender. Why I am interested in knowing that? For income which question you will ask? So I am not interested in that. I am very interested how you have measured functional value. That is my interest. To put in this table, you will give the question. You got the point or not? And you read most of the paper, they are writing question in the reliability. Now we'll go to the validity, how to go with validity. You create new sheet, I will tell you how to do it. In this sheet, you create first a correlation matrix. How to create correlation matrix? Correlation matrix I am creating. So my item is having, how many variable we are having? FB, function value, TV, emotional value, and here it will also, and then PI, and same value will come here also. I am creating correlation matrix. This is my correlation matrix, variable to variable. So first you will create correlation matrix. Correlation between FP and FP, how much? 1, TV to TB1, EB to EB1, PI to PI1. So cross loading, this will be diagonal, maybe will have always 1. Done? Now, what is the correlation? I need to get correlation between FP and TV. From where I will get? See the output, which is your fourth column. Fourth table is what? In output, fourth table is what? See your output. Fourth table is correlation, right? Correlation among functional to transactional and this. That is there. This is your fourth table. You will copy this fourth table. Copy the fourth table. You will put here. What is correlation between functional and transactional? This one. Functional value and transactional value. See. 0.99. What is correlation between functional and emotional? 0.93. 0.88. You understand what I am doing? Transactional to emotion 0.93, 0.875 and 0.869. This is my correlation table. You match it, same thing is there. So I got that correlation table. Now in diagonal, and then you delete it. In diagonal, instead of 1, we will put a square root of AB. I'll explain you why. Instead of 1, I'll put a square root of ABE. What is ABE of this FB? AB of this FB is 0.89. FB ka AB is 0.89. So I will use is equal to a square root of SQRT of 0.89. So that will be a square root of 0.89. Then here a square root of ABE of TB. What is my TB ka AB? 0.9. Here, what is the square root of AB? AB of AB, emotional value. This square root of PI, AB, and you highlight it. So in diagonal, you will put a square root of AB of that value. In other, there will be correlation. Foreign Laker is saying your AB value, square root of AB should be greater than respective correlation. If that is achieved, means you have discriminant validity. Again, I am repeating. This square root of AB should be greater than respective correlation. Means this is correlation. This should be greater than this. This should be greater than this and this and this. This should be greater than this. This should be greater than this. This should be greater than this. What does it mean? A square root of AB in diagonal should be greater than respective row and column correlation. Now, why they are saying it? Can you explain me why they are saying it? What is AB? Correlation square? AB is R square. When you will do a square root, it will become R. So this is the correlation of FB with FB, yes or no? Item of FB with FB. This is correlation of item of FB with TB. This is the correlation of item of FB with TB. So if this is high, what does it mean? They are explaining this variable only, related with this variable only, rather than other variable. That's why we are comparing a square root of ABE with correlation. Again, I am repeating. ABE is R square. When you will square root, what it will be? R. R of what? How these items are correlated with this variable? This value is coming 0.94. This should be highest than other correlation. How they are correlating with other? That I am comparing. This should be higher than the other correlation coefficient. Now here I have problem. TB greater than this? No, see? TB is greater than this, na 0.94 say. And this is greater than this, TB here and FB here. What to do? Discriminant validity is too stringent that you have to delete the variable. Here there is no chance of deleting item. At discriminant validity stage, you have to delete the variable. So what I need to delete now? I have to delete EB and FB, nahi? First I will delete EB. If I will delete EB, what will happen? Just see. If I am deleting EB, what happened? Something is there. Then now I have to delete what? TB also, yeah, FB. Either TB or FB. Either TB or FB. Yes or no? Either TB or FB. Anything you can delete. So you take what the call. So you will delete either TB or FB. What happened? We started with 3 variables. I have. That is happening when you are asking your friend to give similar answer. What will happen? Correlation between 2 variables will increase. That's when your data set there must be variability. If data set there is no variability, people are ignoring it. We will not check. Who is seeing it? So convergent validity achieved, done and dusted. Foreign lacquer is too stringent, same as TMT. There are different method of checking it. But now from 3 variable, I am having. So from 3 hypotheses, that's why when you are selecting, that's why I'm always forcing people. Use the wording, I'm here using the wording called forcing people. Ki please read your theory and literature in very deep manner. Because whatever will come here, if 3 variables are similar, you do all the hard work, end of the day, all gone. You got the point or not what I am saying? I have seen people are rush in collecting data. I have to collect the data, tell me. Tomorrow I have to collect the data. And I am saying no. We have 2 years of course back at most of the institution PhD, we are having 2 years of coursework. After that, 1 or 2 years of literature review. Then they are developing the model. Because once you develop the model, there is no go back, na? You can't do this after collecting data, you will check and delete the model. This is not happening, right? So always spend significant, when I have only complained with researchers, and especially PhD scholars, they don't read paper. They never read paper. I want to get my model, 5 variable from here, 5 variable from here, all are same. They have different name. End of the day, never trust too much data. You're theoretical from taking, I did the mistake. Because functional value, emotional value, transactional value, both are same. All 3 are same only, right? Online mein transactional value, functional value, emotional value, is there any difference? These are same, but to just fascination, I have taken all these 3. What happened? Customer is saying, "Arey, ye to same hi hai." So you have to delete one. That very cautiously you select your model. My simple request. Because end of the day, I have seen some of the people, otherwise what they will do? Change the data. खुद ही बैठ के data change कर रहा है. And I am telling you are not the expert to change the data and get the result. I am guaranteeing you. No one is there in this room is so much of expert he will change the data and get the result. Never possible. You don't try it also. It's not ethical to, right? You are not supposed to change the data. I've seen some of the people, I want all 3 to be significant. That's why don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever result is coming, you are contributing to the literature, right? Don't force something to happen. That's why take cautious approach. Take cautious approach always. That's why for my case, I did not take the cautious approach. That's how from 3 input, now I am having 1 independent variable. This is called discriminant validity. Discriminant validity, you don't have this key item delete kar do sir, and you will have this. Discriminant validity mein your variable will go. Because these are similar variables. And now there is no sense, na? I am checking impact of service quality and satisfaction, impact of service quality and satisfaction. I have 2 hypotheses. Impact of service quality and satisfaction, impact of service quality and satisfaction. Is this make any sense? You have 2 hypotheses. Service quality is significantly associated with satisfaction. Service quality is significantly associated with satisfaction. Why you are putting 2? When your variable is same, what does it mean? These are 2 same variables. So you can't have different hypotheses for it. You understand this point or not? So never do it. My suggestion. Spend significant amount of time on theory development and development of your model. That's all go. Done here. So now from this, then I have to do what? Ki from this CFA ke basis pe, and that called measurement error. Ki I was not able to clearly measure these 2 variables. That's why that got deleted. Regression when this is not there. You got the data? Run the analysis. You got the point. Here, I am first checking that's coming or not. You got this point or not? So my 2 variable got deleted. Now my model have only 1 variable called how functional value affecting the. This is all CFA. Now we'll check the path analysis with only 1 hypothesis which I am having. Any question I am open for it. And I don't know how people are getting result. I get always problem in this discriminant validity. Always. I don't know if people are facing or not. All paper, my major concern that discriminant validity will achieve or not, because your respondents are not reading the question. Every question they are giving 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. What does it mean? All variables are same. If I am giving similar response to all the variables, what does it mean? And then you will face problem here. Everything will come. You got the problem. I was seeing this problem. Why? Moment your Cronbach alpha is greater than 0.95, you will face problem. Moment your Cronbach alpha will be greater than 0.95, you will face problem. Cronbach alpha greater than 0.95, what does it mean? Correlation is 100%. Content 100% means these questions are same. And if these are same question, why you are asking many times? That is the challenge. You got the point or not? That's why this is coming up. Why I was seeing when I was calculating my Cronbach alpha, I was known something will happen. I was damn sure it will happen. Because Cronbach alpha was too high. Because, and Cronbach alpha is too high means correlation, because Cronbach alpha formula is n into r bar divided by 1 plus n minus 1 into r bar. So if Cronbach alpha is high, correlation is high, your variable get deleted. So that understanding you should make, and that's how. CFM, any question, I'm open for it. Now we'll go for the path analysis, we'll check the hypothesis. Till now I did not check the hypothesis. Now we'll go for the checking the hypothesis. Hypothesis is this. Please, if you have any question, please let me know. If you have any question. Don't ask me questions, sir, any alternative how to save this variable, huh? There is no alternative, huh? Sir, can you tell me, if my 3 variable is getting deleted, how I can save 1? That question never asked, huh, to anyone. Now, when you are deleting this variable, one thing you have to very much sure, when you are deleting the variable, one thing you have, so in this model, this will also deleted, right? This will also get deleted because I am deleting this. This will also get deleted, right? Now, when you are deleting the variable, you have option now, you can delete FB or EB. Which variable you will delete? When you are deleting the variable in discriminant validity, when you are deleting the variable in discriminant validity, don't delete dependent variable. I could delete PI also, but if you will delete PI, what will be your hypothesis? All input variable. Try to save dependent variable, mediator and moderator, because one mediator means 8 hypotheses. How many input you are having? One moderator means 8 hypotheses. One dependent variable means 8 hypotheses. If one independent is deleting, so try to save dependent variable, mediator, moderator, rather than independent. Independent, it's going, it's going. It will reduce my one of the hypothesis. You got this point or not? So never delete dependent or mediator. Try to save them. Never means try to save them. Now I have only one hypothesis. One suggestion I am giving. I have seen some of the theses. Never write null hypothesis. Moment I will get any of the paper where null hypothesis is written, desk reject from my side. No mercy. Because you don't know how to write research paper. Null hypothesis never write in your thesis, never write in your paper, anywhere. Why? What is my alternative? My alternative, FV has significant impact on purchase intention. That is my. Now can you tell me what is null hypothesis? Why you are writing? Everyone is smart and intelligent enough to know that no significant impact. And what we want to prove? Alternative or null? Why you are writing null? So always in paper, thesis, write alternative H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. Because that you want to prove, never write H1. Again, you are just filling the space. H1, H0, H1, H0, H2, H0, H3. You are just killing the space, nothing else. So never write H1. Now that is my hypothesis which I need to pull. That I will give you some concept here. Now to check this hypothesis, now I have 2 variables. I have to check this. What is the impact of FV on PI? That I want to check. Impact of FP on PI. This is the relationship I want to check. So I have checked CFA, these 2 are coming good. Now this is my hypothesis, this I want to check. Done. For the safer side to make you understand, although TB is not coming, I am taking TB. For understanding, again I am saying understanding. I don't want to prove anything, but I am taking 2 variables so you will understand in sense. So although TB should not be the model, for understanding purpose I am taking the TB. Right? So I have 2 hypotheses. Although it should not be, again I am telling it should not be. For learning purpose I am telling you that my H2 is TB has significant impact on PI. For learning purpose, it should not be in your hypothesis after CFA, but for learning purpose I am doing it. Done? How to do that? So if you are knowing this place now, hypothesis checking is nothing. It's cakewalk. Again I will go to this place. Now first what you will do? Now I am running path analysis. For path analysis, first you will remove all the covariance from dependent variable. You will delete all the covariance from dependent variable. Dependent variable is in intent. This is covariance. I'll delete this, I'll delete this, I'll delete this. Done? So deselect all and dependent covariance from dependent variable. My dependent variable intention pi. So I have deleted the covariance. Done? Done? Then I will take this from this side. Done? Now should I delete emotional also? Because that got deleted during this space. So in this study I have two independent variable, one dependent variable for understanding purpose. Your all dependent variables should be covariant. Your all dependent variables should be covariant. You got my, so whenever you have four dependent variable, you will covary all four. That is the beauty of covariance base. PLS may it will go to independent. Here it will be covariant. In presence of this, what is that? So what does it mean? When PLS we are running, they check what is the impact of functional value intent individually. They'll check what is the transactional value impact on person. Here I am saying in presence of this, what is the impact? In presence of functional value, what is the impact? That's why we call covariance based analysis. So you have to covary all the independent variable, and dependent variable you have to take other place. Now this is measurement error. In equation there will be one more error called standard error, SE. SE will be there. So just be with me and try to this concept. Now my objective is the purchase intention is explained by how much purchase intention is explained by functional value, and your purchase intention depend on 100 things. Yes or no? These two variables will not able to explain 100% of purchase intention. There will be certain error that they will not able to explain. Yes or no? There are certain error they will not able to explain. So whatever your dependent variable, you will put one error factor into it. Whatever your dependent variable, you will put error factor into it, which is SE. Select this one, error factor is there. Column number 3rd, row number 2. That is your error factor. And then you will give the arrow. Arrow I can draw this to this, and this to this. Done? This to this means that is the path. Functional value to intent. And so you select the arrow and put arrow. This is my diagram. Yes or no? This is my diagram. And plugin may name unobserved variable, because this error should be named. E13 should be named. Again I am repeating the process. First you will delete covariance from dependent variable. Then you will take some other places. On the dependent variable you put error, that is a standard error. And then you will connect the arrow from independent to, that is my pathway. Now the rule is that if any of the variable, on any of the variable if arrow is going, if any of the, so for example this is my model. This is my model. If I am putting it, my error will come where and where? If I have one variable I, this is X, this is Y, my error will come where? My error will come where? Where I impose the error? X पे and Y पे. So ये भी dependent है ना? How you are defining dependent? If arrow is going, that is dependent. Yes or no? Dependence means some arrow is going. So how you are defining some variable is dependent variable. If some variable is arrow is going to that, means this is affecting this. So in nutshell you remember, in your model, if any of the variables, some arrow is coming, you have to put error over there. If any of the variable, some arrow is coming, can you see? इस पे error है कोई? I will not put error. Is there? So and whatever error is not coming, you have to covary that. Simple rule. If arrow is coming, put error. If arrow is not coming, covary that. Simple. This is the rule of Amos. Done? Now I got it. Simple thing I have to do nothing. I have to go to view, analysis properties, go to output, and put square multiple correlation. Only one change I will make here. I will put a square multiple correlation. So I will go to view, analysis property, square multiple correlation, and then close it, analyze, calculate estimate. That's it. Analyze, calculate estimate. Now I'll go to view, text output. Last process में you have to go to analyze and calculate estimate. That's it. And then view text output. We have to check again estimate. See. Now what estimate is saying? How to understand this result that I will tell you. For this path analysis, you have to create a table. First create a table please. How you will create a table? Path analysis table. Discriminant validity done. Last table is called path analysis table. My first path is, so your value will be path. Then you must have beta. Then you will write SE or a standard error. Then you will write hypothesis. My first path is what? You will write functional value to, you will design by yourself, don't copy from there. Functional value to PI, you will write functional value to purchase intention. Second hypothesis, TB to PI. Now what is the beta? So you have two tables, right? Table number 1 and table number 2. So you will copy first table number 1. First you will copy table number 1. This is my first table which you will copy. First table, you copy that please. Beta means estimate. Beta means estimate. SC is there. CR is T value. I am not taking that. TR not need to take. CR is T. So in this result, estimate means beta. SC is standard error. CR means T. P means P. So P I am not copying. So what I am copying? Estimate and SC. Copy estimate. Estimates mean beta. ये इसका beta हो गया. And this is their beta. Now tell me, what is the P value for first? First path, what is the P value? Significant or not? Not. It should be? Why? I am saying P value should be greater than 0.05. I can say anything, huh? I am saying it should be greater than 0.05, then hypothesis supported. I can say. If you have to say something, I am saying this. P value should be greater than 0.05 to be path any significant. I am making this statement which is wrong. ऐसा नहीं make it viral, huh? कि take it from somewhere कि okay, Professor Amit is saying कि P value is greater than 0.05, then it's significant. This is wrong. But again, I am saying this. Can you give me the logic why I should trust you rather than me? I can say anything. What is that? And someone say it should be less than 0.05. Why? Confidence level 95. I am saying it should be greater than 0.05. I can say that. Confidence level is 95, then 5% is coming P value. I am saying it should be greater than 0.05.
That P value indicates the probability of committing the error. Error should be less than 5%.
Error should be less than 5%.
No, the probability of committing that error
is 5%. Okay. Okay. That high is okay. This
level of significance what we have to put.
Yes, that is, huh?
Level of significance.
Okay, 95% level of significance or 5% confidence, 95% confidence interval. This. I'll give you a very simple explanation. Just be with me and try to understand the concept. Why we are saying this? Previously, you remember class 1 ke statistics we used to learn normal distribution curve we are getting in this chart. Calculated P T is greater than tabulated T at this level of significance, this degree of freedom. We used to calculate that. First we calculate T, then we go to the table, see the value, we compare. My calculated is greater than this tabulated value of T. Hence, I fail to reject the null hypothesis. That's it. That's how we used writing. So we used to compare T, which is CR. Now people say, why you are comparing T? Why not to compare P? So what is P? So what is T? At 95% level pe, the area which comes under this is 95%. This area called T, right? Which will be 1.96 or 2. At the 95% it will be 2 or 1.96, Z value is 1.96. So this is 95%. This will be 2.5%, this will be 2.5%. So previously we used to compare that. Now people are saying, can you compare this area which called rejection area? So this called selection area of null hypothesis. This we call selection area of null hypothesis. This we call rejection area of, and if null is rejected means alternative is supported. So now just be with me and try to understand the concept what I want to explain you. This is my normal distribution curve. Population normal distribution curve is this. For the safer side, for understanding purpose, I am coming both 5%. This is 5%. 25, 2.5 this. So this area is 95%. This area is 5%. For understanding purpose. Done? Now, this is my sample data. This P is 5% means 0.05. If my P, my data P which I am running is more than 0.05, it will come this side or that side. अगर मेरा rejection area is bigger than 0.05, it will come this side or that side. इस side आएगा ना, तभी तो बड़ा होगा area. No. So my P is here. Yes or no? Where it's landed? Selection of null hypothesis means alternative. If P is less than 0.05, where will be my normal distribution curve? It will come this side. तभी तो area छोटा होगा. Yes or no? Means this is the rejection of null means alternative is. That's how I said कि P value should be less than 0. Because if P value is the less than 0.05, your normal distribution curve will be landing into the rejection of the null hypothesis. If it is more than 0.05, then it will come under selection of null hypothesis. That is the concept we are using. You got the point or not? Please let me know. That's how P value should be less than 0.05. So my both hypothesis not supported, and you will write like this, and hypothesis में how we will write P value? P value में don't write P value का column. Just write here NS, and here also write NS. NS means not significant, and hypothesis not supported and not supported. This is the table I will prepare, and here I will write NS is equal to note NS is equal to not significant. Triple star means P is 0.01, double star 0.05 and 0.1 like this. This table you will prepare, this called path analysis table. That's it. Then this is unstandardized beta, right? This is unstandardized estimate. You have to put a standardized estimate. Where you will find a standardized beta? Table number 2. What is estimate with intent to function? 0.678, right? So the beta value you will take from table number 2. Again I am repeating. SC and CR and P you will take from table number 1. Beta you will take from table number 2. So this value 0.67 and 0.204. So 0.67, beta means estimates. So that value I will take from table number 2, not from table number 1. 0.678 and 204. 678 and 20. Then this call table. This is all about SEM. If you are knowing this, SEM is yours. It is 15 minutes job to run SEM. But the concept which you need to understand, that is something you don't know, that why you are doing it and when to use it. Running SEM, what great thing is it? And click, 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 you will get the result. Now I know some of that, and just give you some of the perspective of mine. I know some of the people who is seeing it. मैं इसका p value करता हूँ 0.05. Does anyone seeing it? I got my result. मैं इसको कर देता हूँ just see with me. 0.0129. What happened? Hypothesis supported, and they are not changing CR value. So they change the p value, and very happy. Sir, my all hypothesis supported. And I'm saying, okay, thank you. Now what happened? The problem is that kids all are dependent. Your all value is coming with some relationship, right? It's not, they have created variance, covariance matrix, that's all. So what is happening? Just you see, CR is equal to nothing. I'll give the perspective. Estimate divided by SC will CR. Estimate divided by SC is CR. What you have changed? You have changed the P. For P be significant, SC should be, CR should be greater than 2. आपने उसको भी change कर दिया कि sir, this is not 2, this is 3.299. Now this is wrong, because CR should be estimate divided by, and this CR and SC and beat estimate is also come from correlation table. कहाँ change करेंगे आप? So my simple suggestion, don't change. I'm happy with my 2 hypotheses rejected. I'm very happy with it. Let it be. So I will tell you perspective, my perspective. I have only one paper where all hypotheses supported. Only 1 or 2 paper, I don't remember correctly. All other paper I have 50% hypothesis rejected, and I'm happy with it. Because hypothesis is my assumption. It's supposed not to be right. You people are forcing, hypothesis got rejected, what it is. I made some assumption, got rejected. At least I can tell key functional value and transactional value does not make any sense in online. That I can tell, na? That is one contribution. But you have taken 8 hypotheses, all 8 rejected. Okay, sir, I am contributing, now this is not affecting. Right? But manager is very much interested in what to do. You are telling me this you are not to do, but what to do? Well, sir, that. So where is the problem then? Literature review did not perform properly. That's why all are. So everything boils down to your model development. Everything boils down to your model development. Your result is not coming not because of data, because of the literature review. What variable you have. So all boils down to your significant amount time on the PhD on paper goes to model development. Model develop, I am getting my data in 6 minutes. I am getting 500 respondents in 6 minutes. That is the speed. I am spending money. 6 minutes I am getting my 500, 600 data. So it's not great job which we are doing, right? क्या कर रहे हैं हम? I am getting my data in 6 minutes. I am telling you some of the platform which is well known, accepted by journal, be it Prolific. I am not promoting any of the brand, but Prolific, Tempter, there are different platforms. You go and collect the data. In the 5 and 10 minutes, you will get 500 response for 40 questions. What is my contribution? 0. I am spending some money and I am getting this data. But the important key, how you have come up with this model, always focus on that. Tools, techniques are only to support your assumption which you are making rather than that most of the people are missing. They won't forcefully to check and examine their hypothesis. Ki hypothesis to I have set, sir. Now I have don't bandwidth to change the hypothesis. What I will do, change the data. Or I'll collect more data. Your guide is saying 600 page not coming. Collect 600 more. Again you 1200, the result is not coming. Collect, it will never come. You collect 20,000 data, pattern will remain same. So after 200 pattern are not changing. So my point, spend significant amount of time in model development, model development, model development. Data analysis and collection will take hardly 2 days. All data collection and analysis, hardly 2 days. So your PhD can be one, if you have developed the model, after 2 days, your result is done. Next day, you can submit your thesis. It's too easy, right? But the difficult task, how you are contributing to the theory, how you are contributing to this. This is all about this. Then last you have to check about R square. What is your R square? R square you will get in the square multiple correlation. Square multiple correlation. What is the R square here? See a square multiple correlation. 0.774 means 77% of the intent is explained by functional value, and so this is my estimate. So a square multiple correlation is nothing but R square. Then last thing you should worry about when you are running a structure equation modeling. When you are running a structure equation modeling, last thing you are worry about called model fit. After doing this, your last thing you will write in your report called model fit. Model fit is this. There are two type of model fit: goodness model fit and badness of model fit. So after running all this table, you will write model fit. Model fit both ki how your model is fit enough, and there are two indicator of it. One called badness, other called goodness. So there are different indicators. Just you write down somewhere CMN by DF, then CFI, GFI, AGFI, NFI, TLI, RMSEA. So different indicator of the model fit: CMN by DF, confirmed fit indices, then goodness of fit indices, aggregate goodness of fit indices, and non-fit indices, Tucker-Lewis fit indices, and root mean square of error approximation. These are different indicators. These two are badness of fit, means this should be close to 0. These are goodness to fit, this should be close to 1. The acceptable, I will give you good value or ideal value. Good value, it should be less than 3, it should be greater than 0.95, it should be greater than 0.95, it should be greater than 0.9, it should be greater than 0.9, it should be greater than 95, and it should be less than 0.06. Good value. Acceptable value कि एटलीस्ट चलो एक्सेप्ट हो जाएगा. Acceptable value, it should be less than 5, it should be greater than 0.85, it should be greater than 0.85, it should be greater than 0.8, it should be greater than 0.85, it should be greater than 0.85, it should be greater than less than 0.08. So your model will be fit if you are getting this value. So model fit indices, you have to check. You are at least acceptable. May CMN by DF should be, it should be badness of fit, so it should be less than 5. GFI it should be less than greater than 0.85. CFI greater than 0.85. AGFI greater than 0.8. TLI, NFI should be greater than 0.85, and RMSE should be less than 0.08. Where you will get? Go to model fit. All values are there. See, what is my CMN by DF? See, model fit में default model 1.817, great. 1.817, can you see it? What is my GFI? 0.956, AGFI 9.8, NFI 986, TLI 991, CFI 94, RMSE less than 0.06, all acceptable limit, that's it. That we call model fit, that you have to highlight. That's called structure equation modeling. That's how we are ending it. How easy it is. It's very easy. I find it very, I don't know why you are finding it difficult. My difficult point to come up with model, if someone give me the model, good model, my job is done. Data analysis and collection, I'm telling you, it's the cakewalk nowadays. Cakewalk. When previous people were facing difficulty, people who are collecting data in 90, 80, 90, 90, they have this, take the printout, go somewhere. Now I forget when I have collected data in hard copy. I am getting data in one click, most of the time and some of the time. My last suggestion, and that's I'll open for the question and I will give my last suggestion to you. Whenever you want to write the paper and we want to do the PhD, don't focus much on data analysis. Data analysis is supporting your assumption which you are making rather than just. So first, don't force all the variable to be significant. When you are writing the paper, I'm telling you, when you are writing the thesis, first thing, I'll give you a simple example. I have written a paper, my topic is dogs bite a man. Dog bites a man. a man. My topic is dog bites a man. That is my topic. I want to explore why dog bites a man. This is my research topic. Anyone interested in knowing the story? बोलोगे sir daily. It's generic concept, right? Every place, every time, some dog is biting a man or woman, in both gender. Yes or no? But my title of topic is dog bites a man. Are you interested in knowing the story? Now you are very much interested. Why man bites a dog? You got the point or not? That I am not, and then I can come with reason कि he was taking revenge. उसकी wife को पिछली बार काट लिया था, वो मर गई. He is taking the revenge. And you are very interested in this story, yes or no? Or you are interested that man was hungry, nothing to eat. So still you are that's how paper works. No one in this. What I have seen most of the impact of service quality on satisfaction and loyalty. Without doing analysis, I can tell you satisfaction has significant impact on loyalty. Yes or no? And you are knowing this. If you are knowing the answer before doing research, that is not a research. And if your whole hypothesis is right, what does it mean? You have taken very much hypothesis which is can be guessed. So when someone is presenting, I am asking very simple question. Tell me one thing. Don't you think by sitting here I can check all the hypotheses and tell you that this has a significant impact? People are talking about if product is useful, people will adopt it. What is great thing in it? If this technology is useful, I will use it. This is my hypothesis. Usefulness has significant impact on technology adoption. Can anyone tell me if it will be useful, people will not use it? For that you want to do research. If it is easy to use, people will. I said I will not use it. Why? Because you are not easy to use, right? So for that you will do research. As it's difficult to use, people are not using it. That I know. Yes or no? Simple question when you are copying with model. Are result intuitive? If result can be guessed or imagined or told by sitting into the room, don't waste your years. Do something else, don't do PhD. Because if result is very much guessed, can be done, why will I spend 5 years? Sit with me, I will give you all 5 things. It's supported, done. Why you are spending your life? When results are, so I will give you a simple example. And then that example with one paper. Salesperson should have beard or not? Salesperson, frontline salesperson should have facial hairs or not? For male, not female, huh? Yes or no? Yes or no? Beard should be there or no? People are thinking. And sir to thinking, I have to beard, so they must have, huh? Looking good, huh? Some people who are clean shaved, they are saying it should be clean shaved. Clean shaved or beard, sir? Beard. Some people are saying, so this result is can't guess. For that you do research. That called research. By sitting here, no one can tell me the result. I will do the result and then I will tell you what should be. Your brand name should start with capital letter or small letter. Could be small, could be capital. So moment you are putting your hypothesis, ask one question. Is result can be guessed? If answer is coming yes, that should not be your hypothesis. Because if that will have, what you will say end of the day, implication we will write. If people will satisfied, they will be loyal. This is your implication that everyone is knowing. Yes or no? But if I do research and say, okay, if people will have beard, they will find more trustworthy. Then I'll give some implication into it. Most of the time I have seen people are not able to write the implication because you have no implication. You have safer side taken those hypotheses which is well proven. You want to your PhD degree, take the well proven hypothesis, check it and sir, I have checked, and I will give you a simple context, especially in PhD scholars. Someone check impact of something or green purchase behavior. My topic is green purchase behavior in India. And they will very proudly say, sir, I did literature review. I found no paper which examined green purchase behavior in India. And then what? If no one is examined, doesn't mean that they should not be examined. We are not only intelligent person, right? There are 1.5 billion people in India who are intelligent. Why they didn't think of it? You are only thinking of it. Then people are going, sir, some people check in India. My problem is that green purchase intention in Gujarat. This is my gap. Or my green purchase intention is Surat. Green purchase intention in this university. Green purchase intention in my family. These all are gaps. But how you will justify your family is different from Surat? Or how Surat is different from Gujarat? Or how Gujarat is different from India? And how Indian population is different from this? Are you able to justify? If not, that is not there. But I have seen many PhDs called, get a topic, India में हो गया, गुजरात में करते हैं. गुजरात में भी हो गया, सूरत में भी हो गया. Take some small place, Saurashtra, and then every day I can give you a problem statement. Yes or no? Every day I can give you a problem statement. I'll just change the city, all my paper. But who are interested sitting in New York? Have you seen any paper that have written New York? Any of the paper? Consumer purchase intention in Washington? Have you seen any paper? But I have seen many paper in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Surat. Why? They people are intelligent people, Dina said in research. All top journals are coming from them. Why they are not checking Washington? But we are always checking. All PhD thesis when I'm saying Saurashtra region. I'm not interested at all in knowing Saurashtra region. Because my audience should be general. Try to identify good problem statement, you will get good implication. Rather than, you will not able to give good implication. Serious suggestion and request from the scholars. Don't make a topic on the basis of geographical location. Zero value for me. If you will coming from some of the people who is my good friend, I will accept that thesis. Because sometimes I have to maintain the relationship. But most of the time, I will reject those theses because I don't see any value into this. Your implication will not, if your implication is not applicable to one country, why you are doing in 5 years, you have spent to just only, and that implication not applicable to Saurashtra also. Forget about that. They are also understanding, this is for me. I don't know. You have just changed the context and coming by this. Someone saying that if this has been checked in green purchase, I will check in luxury. I don't understand. This is not contribution. Try to come up with some new variable. Data analysis, I am telling you, it's very easy to do. As I am here to talk on data analysis, and as a reviewer, I am seeing introduction, I am seeing implication. Some reviewers have zero knowledge of SEM, and they are reviewing 100 papers in a month. They don't know SEM, but they know implication, and they are good reviewer. So try to give some contribution to the literature, contribution to the practical world. That will come when your hypothesis will be new. If your hypothesis will be old, service quality, loyalty, that is not PhD. And again, I am very much sure you will again take the topic on Saurashtra region. I am very much sure, but that's I am just putting my effort, all the effort to convince you, don't do it. And that's why we are always thinking, okay, why people are not convincing state university PhD, we are good. I'm not questioning your intelligence, but I'm questioning your method which you have taken. Why someone sitting in the top university of world and India will consider your work which is related to a small community. They want to see the larger impact. That's why they are not considering you for the wider place. So just try to think about it. And this is all from my side. Thank you, everyone. If you have any question, I am open for it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any question, I am open for it. Otherwise, this is all from my side. So we can stop recording, huh? Then I can take you and
Do you have any questions?
do you have any question? Please. And you will share this Excel sheet with everyone so they can.
Sure.
So that
We have a common mail ID.
Your question was there. If CFA value is not